Hello everyone. Namaste and Hare Krishna. Today we will do yoga for stability. This begins with the mountain pose, the pose that is in every single pose. Let's start. We start by standing on our 2 feet, the front of the foot and the back of the foot. And today we'll have our feet slightly apart, and we'll start with the lift of the inner ankle. Place your feet, stand upright, tall, palms to the sides, and bring the weight back to your inner heel. The inner heel, the medial part of your heel, bears that weight first, then it goes to the back of the heel, then it goes to the outer heel. And you move that weight there so that you feel the outer rims of your feet pressing to the floor. Once you feel that, you feel the arches lift, feel the internal organs lift, the shoulders rolling back and down, and the arms to the side. Take a slow, soft breath. Look straight ahead. This is the mountain pose, Tadasana. Great. When we go from Tadasana to a standing pose, we just take the feet wide apart. And we take the arms wide apart too. In this case, we'll do the triangle pose, where we extend the spine to the side and we place the hands down. Uttita Trikonasana. I have a block. I'm going to place either my fingertips on the block or my palm on the block, or you can reach really anywhere within reason. Try just first to place the hands on the floor, but the chest has to face forward, just like right now. The chest is facing forward. And as this Tadasana leg remains steady, keeping the inner ankle lifted, I step the foot in just a little bit. There's a little angle so I can keep that inner ankle lifted. Then I turn my right leg out. So the knee faces the same direction as the toes, and I straighten, stretch both legs and both arms. And then breathe. Place the hand down. Lift the arm up and keep the triangle in the legs, keep the triangle in the whole body, and bear the weight on the brain of the asana. It's where everything begins, because everything begins with that Tadasana foot and the Tadasana leg. Yes. Then we do the other side. And we keep that chest facing forward and even turning up. So these ribs that you feel, the bottom floating ribs, they move forward so that they maintain the center of the chest facing forward. So it's a lateral extension of the spine. You have a soft, smooth breath, and you extend those arms and legs. It's nice to come up on the inhalation. So, we're going to continue this process, this instruction, in the side angle, Parshva Konasana. We're going to keep that inner heel down, back of the heel, and the outer heel. It's like a U-turn. It's like a bell. It's like a complete semicircle. Then I bend the leg to a 90-degree angle so that the knee is above the ankle. You see? And this other leg is totally stretched, very strongly. And I lift up. And I can go lower. It's nice to go lower so you can feel the hip flex. very nice feeling. Then I turn the arm, I extend the arm. See, I turn the palm, but it's really the shoulder that turns. And the arm goes over the head. Parshva Konasana. Uttita Parshva Konasana. It's nice. It's also good, we're talking about the heels, but if you really want to get your stress, the anxiety out of the shoulders, it's one of the best things you'll ever find. You really have to turn from that rotator cuff and feel the shoulder blade lock into the body, the back body, and extend the arm over the head. Breathe. Yes. And come back together. Good. Now we're getting ready for the dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's do it. Today, we use some blocks. Blocks for the hands. So you can place your heels grounding on the floor. Again, though, I'm going to start with Tadasana, and I'm going to go to Uttanasana, the intense stretch pose. The legs stretch. The legs are intense. And I place the fingertips down and I bring this whole front body forward. It's called a concave back. And I place my hands down and I walk, but I keep the heels down. The heels must remain back. Back and down. I adjust so I feel that the toes are forward and the heels are down. After a while, you'll get the sensation of how wide your feet should be. It takes some time and practice. Breathe. Now, I really like having the head down. It's like the forehead or the top of the head rests down. I like that a lot. So I'm going to do that right now with you. We're going to have the block down, and the head's going to rest down so the brain and the eyes can go a little more cool. Otherwise, we get so quickly irritated. We get so quickly stimulated. And you want to actually feel the head softly rest as the legs power the pose so the spine can extend. Soft, smooth inhalation. Soft, smooth exhalation. Yeah. All right. So next we'll do Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon, where the leg goes up and it looks like a crescent moon. And I'm going to do it with a chair because lately with this sequence, I've been using a chair and then I've been using the chair for the twist. So we'll do the same thing. So in this case, I place the feet right next to the chair because I'm going to walk the feet a little bit to the right. Trikonasana first. Place the hand down, bend the knee, place the hand down. This time the arm will go on the chair. The leg will lift up and the other arm is on the chair too. And I lift all the way up. And I breathe. And you can drop your hand down. You can be a little bit customized about it and just see if you can balance with that chair. The chair is just a balance, to be honest. You can even do this with the wall. You can do it with anything. You can actually even just have another person help you hold your top arm up. It's sometimes just about balance, because when you feel the balance in your life, you feel stable. Everybody wants to be balanced. Nature wants to be balanced. Nature is always looking for a balance. You ever seen a chemical reaction written out? It's all about the balance. And you get this hip to lift through the first metatarsal and extending through the heel. All right, good. Then I'm going to place the chair for Bharadvajasana, the chair twist. Very simple. I'm going to sit down, turn my legs, hold the back of the chair, and turn. Sit down, turn my legs, hold the back of the chair, keep the knees and the hips on the same level, and turn. Hopefully I still have my thighs parallel with the floor, and I rotate that spine. And as you turn, you broaden these collarbones. Look, in yoga, we talk about the bones stretching, lengthening. We use the word open. So this collarbone stretches to the heel, to the shoulder. Breathe. As you breathe, relax your feet. Bharadvajasana, chair twist. Yeah. And sometimes what you can do is, this is called Marichasana. It's with one leg straight, one leg bent. And you could also just turn. There's different ways you can turn, but the spine has to lengthen. I like the spine to lengthen on the inhale and then exhale, and you turn. Great. Now, we're going to do Prasarita Padottanasana. Prasarita means the legs are wide, and Padottanasana means your feet are stable. I'm going to turn this, and you'll see my legs go very wide. As wide as you can, reasonably, with the feet parallel and the inner edges lifted. And you breathe. You bring forward, bring your body forward, concave your back. You see? There's a concave back in this. So extend forward, and you want to bring this, these are called the back bottom ribs, and you bring them down, and you place the hands down, and then you bring the head down nicely, and the shoulders lift. It's like a headstand, but you're not doing headstand. Breathe. But those legs are like pillars. This will fix like little problems in your legs. You'll feel it. You'll feel it and you'll fix them. You're like, okay, this way is this. This is this, the calf, the muscle of the thigh, and you'll figure it out. You got to figure out your own body, right? All right, now it is the Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. One of my favorites, if you have not guessed already. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. So first, we're just going to place the feet down, lift the shoulders. You remember this? The shoulder rolls back, this upper arm turns, and you feel it from the front to the top, down to the back. That's the essence of this asana. You lift up, and you rotate the arms, you press the heels, and you lift the spine. Now here, you can also use the chair. I'm going to use the chair to show you. You can lift higher. It's really nice. You hold the leg of the chair is what you do. You turn the arms, and you get that chest to lift as high as possible. And you place the hands. You breathe. Sometimes I've even extended the legs. And you just relax. Absolutely wonderful. And you keep the ribs, the sides of the ribs lifting. You roll that outer shoulder down. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's great. All right. Now, Supta Baddha Konasana. All right. So I get one blanket. I get another blanket. And I get another blanket for my head. And I have my belt. I have my belt. Put it around my hips and around my feet. Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees apart, and you rest down. Absolutely. Yeah. And you know, before I put blocks or anything here, sometimes I would just put my fists if there were no props. And I would gauge how I want my legs to just stretch, how I want this inner thigh to just stretch. Sometimes though, if you're flexible enough and it relaxes you, just let it go. Palms are up, and you invite the breath into your abdomen and allow the abdomen to be soft. Soft means that you feel like it's almost spongy, like maybe you feel the blood moving into a place that's soft, and the abdomen can also move down and up too. You can do any kind of breath that suits you. To be honest, you just have to find all these different breathing techniques are out there. You just have to find one that suits your needs. And then you find also that the Supreme Lord is in your heart, and that suits everyone's needs because we're made of the same energy as the supreme energy in the whole universe. So you have to connect to that, and that's the purpose of yoga. All right, wonderful. Next is, of course, this is the corpse. Shavasana, the corpse pose. And we're going to today do it a little differently. I'm going to roll 2 blankets for my legs. They're going to be right by my side. I have 2 blankets. One will roll, the other will roll. Same thing. Make into a little roll. Place it right by your side. So instead of your feet not moving because of the wall, the feet will not move because you have 2 blankets right by your side, right by your thighs. I place it right against there, and now the feet won't flop, but the feet will turn out a little bit. Then I turn the arms, close the eyes, and relax. Nothing to do here. You're like a corpse. Of course, you're breathing, you're alive, but you're consciously letting go. This is the most challenging pose in yoga. You are learning to consciously let everything go and relax. All right. It was really great to be with all of you today. See you next time. Namaste and Hare Krishna.